just going to tell you guys a little bit about myself. My name is Tori, if you didn't already know that. I have a boyfriend. His name is Alex. And we have our sweet little J-Bay. That's our puppy. She just turned a year in July. I have always been like an athletic type. I played sports all throughout high school and stuff. Once I got into, I was never like, like super like little. I wasn't like fat or anything like that, but I just wasn't. All my friends were like always smaller than me, but once I got into college, in my first 2 years of college, I actually ended up getting pretty into fitness. I was doing like a little program and going to the gym, and I had moved back home for a semester, so I really started going to the gym and stuff a lot then. I got down to about the smallest I had been then, and then I moved back down here to Bowling Green for my third semester of college, and we partied a lot. I was drinking a lot, too much. It literally feels like a different lifetime ago. But we were just kind of living like that college life and stuff, and the weight was definitely catching up with me. I always stayed around like in the 150s. 155 was where I usually set. Once I started like slowly getting on up to like 160, I started to get like a little bit concerned. But I just, for whatever reason, at that time in my life, it was nearly impossible for me to stick with any type of fitness routine, which, that happens. But I wasn't being healthy. I would work out for like a couple weeks at a time, and then I'd just give up, and then 2 weeks later I'd try it again, or I'd go I'd go eat healthy for one grocery trip, and then it wouldn't last. So y'all know it. I think everybody's kind of been through stuff like that. But anyway, so after whenever me and Alex got together, I was close to the heaviest that I had ever been. And I was taller, so like I held my, to other people I held my weight well. To me, I was uncomfortable. However, I dressed like I was comfortable, and looking back, I don't know what I was thinking half the time. But I was uncomfortable. I even got to the point where like I didn't want to wear a pair of like Norts to the gym, because I just felt fat in them, and I felt like my cellulite was all over my thighs, not just the backs of them. I felt like it was everywhere. It kind of sucked. I started feeling super, super uncomfortable in my body. And Alex, he had worked out for like 7 years at that time. He had been working out for like 7 years. Once we started dating and stuff, which we started dating in November, and then in February is when I really officially like started at the gym. We got gym memberships at BAC, and which we absolutely love that gym. Once I started that, it took me no time to realize that I was not going to go back to the old me. It made me feel so much better. Even just being at the gym was just like, it just made me feel like I looked better. Because I just felt better and more comfortable in my body, just simply because I was working out. And I hadn't even seen any like changes or anything like that yet. I do remember in the beginning of going to the gym, they have so many mirrors everywhere, and I just hated looking in them. I hated it. It was super uncomfortable, because I used to only wear like shorts and a tank top to the gym. I started wearing I started wearing like leggings and like cute little tank tops and stuff, and I started doing that to try to just like help myself enjoy it a little bit more, like feel like, I may be silly, but feel like cuter at the gym. It matters, girls. It pushes you, it motivates you, it just makes you feel better while you're there, and it just honestly makes the gym more enjoyable to me. To look cute, I guess. Like, and that's not even really how I feel anymore. That was just kind of what got me through the beginning stages of the gym and stuff. So I started doing that. I started dressing a little bit more like fit and stuff to try to like make it more fun for me. I started out just strictly weightlifting. I literally just went in and worked out with Alex and did just exactly what he did. And I loved it. I mean, I started to really, really enjoy weightlifting, which even like in the past, like when I worked out, I enjoyed weightlifting, but I had never done it, like I said, for a consecutive amount of time really at all. So we started doing that, and I think I weighed, whenever we started that, I was about at 180. I think I strictly weightlifted for 2 to 3 months, somewhere around that. And within that amount of time, I had dropped down 20 pounds, and I was sitting at about 160. It felt like a huge difference. 160 felt much more normal for me. It felt like where my body used to always be. That felt like more of a normal, healthy weight for me, and I felt like I was in much better shape. I had been lifting for 3 months now, so obviously there were some pretty noticeable changes. I hadn't added any cardio in at that time. I really hated it. I just stuck to weightlifting. After that, once I got down to 160, I decided, okay, I'm ready to lose about 10 more pounds. I decided that I was going to take the next month, and I was going to do just strictly cardio. Looking back now, I would not have done strictly cardio, but at that moment, my goal for myself was to lose weight, and that was what I did. So I took that full month, and every time I went to the gym, I would get on either the Stairmaster or the treadmill. I would do a treadmill at an incline, and I would burn at least 300 calories, and I would do that every single time I went to the gym for the next month. It actually wasn't too bad. I was pretty set on meeting my goals. I was motivated, I just wanted to be where I felt comfortable and where I felt good in my body. At the end of that month, I believe I had dropped about 10 pounds. It didn't take me long after that until I think I got down to about 145. Once I got down to 145, closer to like 147, 150 is like when I started back incorporating lifting with my cardio. So rather than just lifting or just cardio, I combined the two, and we found success. Whenever I did cardio, I lost so much weight. I lost a lot of weight in areas that I wish I wouldn't have lost. Before my metabolism, literally, like, I could eat a fry and gain 10 pounds. It was crazy. And then I started weightlifting, and it was crazy. Like, it just changed my metabolism so much. I was eating a ton in the beginning because, like I said, I was not focused on like my health. I wasn't necessarily focused on my health. I was more so focused on just like the physical look that I wanted. It was just crazy how much my metabolism changed, how much everything changed once I began to consistently work out, consistently move my body. And weightlifting is what's going to build your like curves and stuff like that. So obviously I'm still not where I'm at. That's just part of it. Like, that's part of the journey. You don't really ever stop. Like, you just kind of keep setting new goals for yourself and meeting them, and then I mean, that's just kind of how it goes. The challenge is, it has five, I think it's 6 days. But one of those days is cardio. I won't be doing that extra day of cardio more than likely unless I just kind of feel like it. I don't really feel like I'm in a place where I need like a ton of cardio. Obviously the workouts involve cardio like as well, so that will be enough cardio for me. Because cardio is good for your overall health. It's good for your heart. It's good. It's good, definitely good to do, and I definitely will incorporate it. But I'm not going to go in the gym and spend a whole day doing that. Especially because at the moment, like, my focus during this 8-week challenge is going to be growing. Obviously, small waist, big butt, that's what we all want. That's going to be the goal. And focusing on, like, obviously, like, the physical aspects that's all, like, a huge bonus. The physical results that come out of this challenge. But I'm also just attempting to really just focus more on my overall health. Give you like a list of foods that are like ideal for us to eat, which I'm super excited about. So that'll be like a huge part of it. And like I said, we were supposed to meal prep tonight, but we weren't able to. So I'm just gonna make some rice and stuff. I'll get back with you guys tomorrow about what other little like meals and stuff me and Aaron decide to go with. Sorry, I just kind of went on a rant, but I am a little over a year and a half into my fitness journey, and I had lost a total of like 40 pounds. I think I went from like 178 to like 137. That was like from my most to my lowest. Right now I'm probably sitting at about like 142-ish, 140-ish. I mean, somewhere right around there. That's pretty much what I stay at. So the goal is to grow. I'm gonna have to eat plenty to do that and eat plenty of healthy foods. So we're gonna do this the right way, and I hope that you guys enjoy following along on my 8-week journey. And like I said, hopefully next time Erin will be here beside me and she'll be able to share her experiences with you all as well. That's all I have for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed.